Sending that data and things. Have to do a little thing, a little thing, a little thing for the prime or pitch side, pitch side, pitch side. Wellington, Vancouver, Brisbane. Okay, 2-0, 2-0, 2-0, 0-2, 0-2, 2, and a bunch of 1-1s. Great, great. I'm gonna do the pitch side segment, I think, right now. Just let me drink. Clear your throat. All right. Welcome to Pitch Side. This is week 3, but we gotta start by recapping week 2. Let's start by looking at the standings right after last week. So Wellington took a win over Gold Coast, and that's where you got the top and bottom. Wellington 2-0 right here, and then down here we got Gold Coast at 0-2. We got Adelaide, who took another loss, and then Perth, who had another very close loss. And of course you got Tauranga, Brisbane, undefeated, and then a bunch of these teams that are just 1-1 that are ready to go all over the place. They could go down, they could go up. It all depends on this week if they win or not. Look at the stats. We do have a new leader in the goals scored and overall score, and that's Element with another great week. Delta's World absolutely boosted up with a 1,500 score last week and 10 goals. He is now up there in the top 3. Bumblebee right behind him at 4, and then Immortal's still up there. And bottom is Prime just barely in the top 5 there, edging out Rafa. And at the bottom, BroccoliBot still not doing that much. Isopod's still down there. But let's look at our schedule for this week. We have a great schedule for you. And, oh wait, no. We don't want to do that yet. We'll edit that out. And we'll go to... Let's look at the awards from last week. So we head over to here. And... here we are. For the awards, we have our Offensive Player of the Week, which is going to be Delta's World with his 10 goals, 1 assist, 12 shots. The Defensive Player of the Week is going to be FilamentBot with 1 goal allowed and 2 shots allowed. A great defensive performance for FilamentBot. And then your Play of the Week by Element. I'm not sure what the fudge I'm doing here. Element gets it over Immortal. He gets the best of him there. And he gets the best of Isopod. And it's in. Tauranga has a 2-1 lead. Look at that move from Element over Isopod right after putting it over Immortal. 2-1 answered, and Tauranga has the lead. Alright, there you go. You got it right there. That's your Play of the Week. And also letting you know that is Element's first ever Play of the Week award. That's going to be FilamentBot's second Defensive Player of the Week award. And it's going to be Delta's World's second Offensive Player of the Week award. So they got 2 of each in those categories. So now we're done with that one. We're going to head it back to the stat sheet, or back to the sheet that we have here. And now we will head off to our schedule for this next week, starting with Adelaide at Tauranga, 0-2 Adelaide, 2-0 Tauranga. Element Bot, one of the best. Adelaide, struggling. All right, and then we have Sydney at Wellington. By the way, Tauranga is heavily favored in that game and expected to win by a good margin there. Then we have Sydney and Wellington. Sydney is going to be at Wellington. First home game for Wellington. And it's going to be offense on offense. Wellington will be favored, but not by that much considering both of them have really great offenses. Wellington's 2-0, Sydney's 1-1. And then we have Hamilton at Perth. A game that, well, by the way, this is going to be Perth. Perth's going to have their third straight game at home. And actually, they get 4 in a row to start the season, so that's crazy. But Hamilton is favored in this game, but not by a whole lot. Perth has barely lost their last 2 games. They're 0-2. Hamilton's 1-1. And then Melbourne at Auckland. And for this one, Melbourne is actually coming in as a favorite against Auckland, although barely. Now, both these teams are 1-1. Auckland, of course, is going to have Immortal doing his thing in the air, and we'll see if he's going to get a lot of shots off is the thing, but can St. Peter defend that shot? And if he can, it may result in Stick getting a bunch of breakaway goals. We'll see how that turns out, but that's a great matchup, and that is also a rivalry right there. That's a rivalry matchup. Melbourne won that one last year. We'll see. I think it's a rivalry matchup. 1 second. Let me, I would look dumb if that wasn't the case. I think that, no, I don't think it is actually. I think they got Sydney, yeah. Not a rivalry matchup. Take that off my mind. Okay. So next we have... Melbourne at Auckland. Melbourne is 1-1. Auckland is 1-1. It's the battle of defense versus offense. In this game, Melbourne is ever so slightly favored to win this one. It could go either way. It depends if St. Peter can stop those high-flying aerial moves from Immortal, and if Stick can clean them up. Now, let's head on to the next one. Christchurch at Hobart, also 2 1-1 teams. Hobart is favored in this one, as they had a 3-0 lead last game and lost it, but both are 1-1. Christchurch is a slightly defensive team with some offensive upside, and Hobart is a heavily offensive team with defensive upside. And then we now head on to our game of the week. Brisbane at Gold Coast is on paper doesn't look like the greatest of matchups because Brisbane's 2-0, Gold Coast is 0-2, but this is their one rivalry game. Both these teams have one rival, and it's each other. This game means more to them than anything else. Of course, Gold Coast lost to them last year, and that was the difference in who made the playoffs. Gold Coast finished the season at 6-5. Brisbane finished the season at 7-4. Gold Coast missed the playoffs because they lost to Brisbane. If they would have won that, they would have been the 7-4 team. This means so much. It's going to be at Salty Shores at night. They're going to be wearing their black alternates, and it's going to be a crazy scene down there. And by the way, they're 0-2. If they lose this one, they fall to 0-3, and you may as well kiss the season goodbye once you're 0-3. It's going to be very difficult to make up ground. But if they win this and advance to 1-2, this could be the boost they need as they head into Sydney next week, a team they beat last year. So that is a must-win game for Gold Coast and for Brisbane, because the rivalry means everything there. And there you go. You got caught up. Now it's time to send you right down into the action on pitch side. There we go. We cooked. Yes, sir. Now, when you're not watching on pitch side, which I don't blame you, it's kind of hectic right now. Pitch side isn't what I wanted it to be. But I'm going through with it anyways, because I know as long as I get through this season, it's going to get better next season, because I have a better plan next year. Anyways, Adelaide at Tauranga, and then it's up right after that. Do 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 do. Adelaide at Taranga. Okay. Adelaide at Taranga. Now, I do start to forget these things. Like, exact. Okay, one Borg, one Borg. I'm getting used to the rookies and who's on what team, especially all those 4 stars who are kind of bunched together. You have one Borg, Isopod, and Broccoli Bot. Mostly just one Borg and Isopod I mix up, but whatever. Okay, and then that's gonna be against Elements and Newbot. I expect to blow out. Anything less would be interesting, but I expect Element to cook his life out. Now, where is that? Aquadome. And now we need to load up the Bacchus mod. But first, net stop when at, net start when at. That should clean up anything wrong with Barrel. So Barrel should be working, and then, yeah, I think we should be good. Now we just need to load up our scoreboard and all the scoreboard stuff. Now we're going to launch it to make sure that everything works, and then I'll switch the team colors as well. We're about to get into a good day of Aunz, a good week of Aunz. I'm excited for this week. We got some great matchups. Some that I think that will tell a lot of what's to happen this season. Melbourne at Auckland is a great one. Of course, the game of the week is a great one in my opinion. So we have an error with Bacchus mod. Which means, yeah, scoreboard's not going to work then, is it? Bacchus mod always breaking. You can only really have it for like one session and then it's broken. Nope, it's fine. Don't need any of that. Where's Bacchus mod? File. Reinstall. Yes, I want to reinstall. It's the only way for you to do crap. Updating. Oh, there we go. Start another match. I'm personally excited for this week. And me against Sydney. Me against Sydney is a great one. What was that other one? That was also a good one, right? Hobart Christchurch. That could be interesting. Maybe not. Maybe they'll just dominate the offensive side. But they lost to Worm. So, I mean, you never know. Please work. Wellington. Wellington. Wellington, Wellington, Wellington. Wellington. Okay, bud. Are we gonna load up the game or not? You've been starting match for a while there, buddy. We're gonna close our RL bot. And reload it. I want to download a bot pack. What bot did we add? No idea. Maybe he'll be in the league next year. Who knows? Not sure if we even added another bot because I don't see nothing. But we'll continue. By the way, we do have a crap ton of bots joining next year. Oh, I see the new one. It's called a Raisin Bran. will not go for arrows. I mean, think about it. Have you seen a box of cereal fly on its own? Somehow won a Twitch chat interaction tournament. Raisin Bran. Raisin Bran would be the best bot in Aunz, I can only tell. Purple Bot got a new logo. Wait, no, I think that's always been the logo. Okay, yep. There we go. Let's hope this works. Maybe that update needed to happen as well. I don't know. But please start the match and please work on the barrel. Please let the barrel work. Please work. Shit. Shit. Shit, 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 shit. We need X out of everything. Pretend it doesn't exist. RL bot, go over there. Technical difficulties, we're fine. Bacchus mod. Barrel. Launch and start. And in doing so, we got hopefully it to work. And there we go. That looks like that shows everything that we need. Now, we already have Taranga here. Although, I do not believe that is their correct colors, but... Adelaide Taranga. Yes, yes. That is great. That is great. Alright. I think we're ready to get into our game. Welcome to the Aquadome. It's week 3. 2-0 Taranga, 0-2 Adelaide. And it's one Borg on the face-off with a goal! A quick start to the game as one Borg just beats Noobbot to the face-off. Is this going to be a breakout game for one Borg? As one Borg pushes that one through, but it's right to Noobbot, who sends it down while it's deflected. And here comes Element. Early chance. And it's finished by Cryo. It's 1-1. Some early action here. Element just slowly puts it on net, and Cryo finishes it for him. And here's that same matchup that we had a goal on earlier. And it's a goal again for one Borg. Another face-off goal. It's 2-1 Adelaide. It may be over if one Borg gets the face-off every single time on Noobbot. We have to keep an eye out for that. This time it looks like it's Element on the face-off going against a crow named Cryo, who pushes it through. And one Borg, I think, got that boost. That one's sitting there. That's hit away by one Borg. And it's finished by Element Bot. One Borg was there, but Element Bot able to put it just past him into the bottom bins. It's a 2-2 game with 4:25. Will one Borg go for the face-off? Yes, he meets Element Bot right in the middle. And then Cryo pushes it forward. Now Cryo sending it forward. New Bot getting a little bit stuck there on the edge. It's bouncing there. Element stuck with it. It's sitting there. And it gets pinched away. 4:08 left. We're just about 1 minute done with this game, and there's already been 4 goals. That one's sitting there. And Cryo hits it away. And one Borg hits it down. A good aerial. It's sitting there in front of the net. But where's Cryo? Oh my goodness. And now it's Element on one Borg, and it's saved. And Cryo sends it down. Element struggling to find boost this game. And once again, he gets it sapped. Nowhere they let him get boost, but it doesn't matter. No boost to goal. Element with a hat trick. One Borg takes the boost, but he's not able to get back on defense. Cryo can't get there. He just runs it all the way through. And oh my god, one Borg again! His third goal on the face-off. It's a hat trick for one Borg. And once again, it's one Borg versus Newbot, and it's a goal every time that happens. We might be starting to see a weakness of Taranga. And that's Newbot can't play offense. And here we go, pushing it through. Oh, but they couldn't get there. Oh, but they keep it down. Can one Borg get there? No, an Element takes it for a goal of his own. It's 4-3. That is incredible. Element has 4 goals. One Borg has 3. Now it's the dreaded face-off. One Borg is on the face-off, and it's against Newbot. And it is another one. It's 4-4. And this one caveat is keeping them in the game. Newbot doesn't have a face-off. Everyone in this game besides Newbot has a good face-off technique. And man, one Borg's getting killed on it. Well, I mean, one Borg is killing Taranga on it. And here we go. Newbot trying to get that cleared. Sending it down. But there's no one in defense. Cryo hits it over, and Cryo scores. It's a 5-4 lead for Adelaide. Newbot trying to help on offense. It ends up with Cryo slamming it into the net in a little pinch. A pinch with Element. And here we go. One Borg and Cryo, of course, on their face-off. But oh my god, Element's going to win that battle. And Element's going to try and send it down. Try and get a goal out of this. Not on net yet. But now it is. And it's saved. What a save by one Borg and Cryo. And now it's Cryo versus Newbot. Getting it down. Newbot gets it cleared. We're at the halfway mark of this game. And Element's going to try and make a good move, and he does! And it's not in yet, and it's eventually in! Element gets his 5th, and the game is tied. A great move there. Slow to fast, and then pinching it with Cryo. Pinching it into the net with Cryo. It's a 5-5 game. And one Borg on Newbot again! And it's another one! 5 goals for one Borg, all on the face-off. And once again, Adelaide has the lead. This is making it tough on Taranga. This is making it very tough on Taranga. Oneborg, I don't know, he might have the best face-off in the league, and then a new bot might have the worst face-off in the league. So I don't know how this is happening. And here comes Cryo trying to send one in on net. That one's wide. Newbot trying to get it cleared. It bounces off Newbot. And Cryo puts it towards the net. But Element's there. 2 minutes left. Adelaide feeling in pretty good position here. And oh, that one gets past Newbot. But no one's there to finish the goal. And here we go. That one's sitting there. Is Newbot going to go for it? No, Element's going to take it. Element's going to take it past one. Oneborg's not there. It's a tie game. It's 6-6. Oneborg got no boost. Element just took it through. And now it's the dreaded face-off. Who's going to be on the face-off? It's Oneborg and Newbot again. Unbelievable. All signs point towards a goal. And it's a goal again. 7-6. And Oneborg has 6 goals on the game. All face-off goals. Newbot just doesn't have the ability to stop it. And it's a bad matchup for them. It's a terrible matchup for Taranga there on the face-off. But now, they get Element. And here we go, it's 7-6. I think the face-offs alone are going to keep them in this game and potentially win it for them. So let's see how it turns out. And there goes Element. Over one. Over another. But Oneborg with a tap. It's sitting there. It's a goal for Element. He's got his 7th. He's got a score of 1,000. Oh my goodness. Element doing incredible things to keep them in this game. But now here comes the dreaded face-off. Oh, it's a different face-off. They're going to survive this one. It's going to get pushed through. And Element's going to be able to control the ball. And potentially give them a lead. And here we go. It's on net, potentially. No, not yet. Gotta get it over. And it's saved by Cryo. And now Cryo has possession. He's got some boost. He can work with this. The bounce is sitting there. And it's Oneborg. He scores his 7th. And this time, it's not on a face-off. It's in live action. Gets past Element. And Oneborg's there to clean it up. Oh, boy. Oneborg having an incredible game. He had been pretty quiet all season long. And now another face-off goal. It's 9-7 Adelaide. With 53 seconds left. Taranga was favored to win this game, but they did not know that Oneborg had this type of advantage on the face-off. Showing the potential here today. And oh my god, Oneborg's there again. And it's off the post. Almost getting another one. He's going to try and get it cleared, but it's tapped up. Is Cryo there? He is. And it's in net. It's a goal. It's 10-7 Adelaide. And it looks like they might win their first game of the season. And Taranga might lose their first game of the season. Adelaide showing off the offense this week. And it's once again Oneborg. It's 11-7. His 9th goal of the game. Oh my goodness. The unexpected hero for Adelaide, Oneborg, has bursted onto the scene here in week 3. It'll be Element versus Cryo on the face-off. It's desperation time for Taranga. Newbot's going to need to come out of that goal and start pushing an offense. That one's going to be sent down. They're going to try and keep it down. They're just going to pinch it. Try and keep it away from Element. Don't let him control it. But here we go. He has control. Here comes Cryo. Not going to let him control it. Great move from Cryo. Keeping him off the ball. And that's going to sap so much time. I don't think they have a chance anymore. That one's stopped by Oneborg. And now there's 8 seconds. And time is running out. And that's sent down. And it doesn't look like Taranga will have a chance. It's game. Adelaide surprises everybody And Oneborg bursts onto the scene here in week 3 for a victory. 11-7 victory. 1,300 score, 9 goals for Oneborg. He is your game MVP. Adelaide wins their first of the season. Forgot to record that one. I'm gonna go to the archives for that one. Good thing we have YouTube stream, right? Good thing we have YouTube stream. Good thing we have YouTube stream. Holy hell. That's why I stream everything. Streaming is a great way to keep archived access to things that you lose or don't want to record. In this case, I wanted to record it, but I forgot to, so I have archived access. By the way, Adelaide wins. Crazy scenes here as Adelaide will get their first win of the season. Holy hell. Holy hell. Like, what? What the fuck am I saying? Ah. $11-7 is crazy, by the way. Holy hell. Wait, that just was able to tie them on the season at a 16-16. Crazy work. Taranga goals allowed 11. But goals scored 7, so up to 21. They're 2-1. No longer undefeated. Are they all going to be no longer undefeated is the question. Team settings. Oh, we know these ones. It's Wellington. I know their colors. That's my team right there, baby. And that's going to be against Sydney. And I'm pretty sure they're... Oh, are they light blue away? I always forget with Sydney. Yeah, away is their away is light blue. And there we go. All this being played at my stadium. And that would be Forbidden Temple Day. Where is Forbidden Temple Day? There we are. All right. And so that'd be Human plus Bumblebee versus Bottomus Prime and Penguin Bot. And there we go. But first, you know what we gotta do? We gotta do some free play. We gotta do some free play. Where's my stadium at? The temple be forbidden. Day. Alright, we gotta do some practice. By practice, I mean we just gotta slam the ball into ourselves. We gotta practice just hitting the ball around. I'm just hitting the ball just to feel it. I'm ready. As ready as I'll ever be. And we got switch the scoreboard. To Sydney at Wellington. We're recording this one. Believe it or not. Huh? Let's start a match, baby. Here we go. Let's take down Sydney and Bottomus Prime. And here we are at the Forbidden Temple. 2-0 Wellington versus 1-1 Sydney Sounds. And I demo I demo Bottomus Prime early. Penguin Bot on the ball. A little tap. Bottomus Prime's there, but not before I am. And it's a goal. The first game at Forbidden Temple this season. And it's an early goal for Delta's World. Here we go. Bumblebee sending it down. And a good move there by Penguin Bot. And here comes Bumblebee. He's going to send it down. Going to try and get it past Bottomus Prime. Can't. I'm in a bit of a rule there. A hit there by Bottomus Prime. Me and Bumblebee fighting for it. I'm going to try and center it for him. A good play, though, by Bottomus Prime. Oh, he's going the other way with it. Is Bumblebee there? Yes! Saved by Bumblebee. Now it's hit up into the air. Penguin Bot's going to get there first. No, he doesn't want to go for it. Bottomus Prime sends it up. Tap by Penguin Bot. Hidden by me. Not going to be on net quite yet. And Bottomus Prime with a good hit. Here goes Bumblebee. And Bumblebee scores all by himself. It's 2-0. Sends it off the back wall. And then right over Penguin Bot. Slamming it into the net. 2-0 lead for Wellington. Just loses the face-off there to Bottomus Prime. Completely missing the ball. Bottomus Prime's going to try and slam it in. It's going to get sent away by Delta. Bumblebee's going to go get it. Or not. Delta thought he was going to. No option but to hit that. Pinch it up. He's going to let it go and hope that Bumblebee's there. He isn't, but it doesn't matter. It's going in anyways. It's a goal for Delta's World. Just pinching it off the wall. Letting it bounce. Hoping that his teammate would be there, but Penguin Bot was struggling without boost. It's a 3-0 lead for Wellington. In control of this match over Sydney. Bumblebee sends it down. And it's going to be off the post from Delta's World. Didn't have the angle. That one's well done by Bottomus Prime. But Delta is going to pinch that one, or hit it over him. But he gets the best of him. A great move there by Bottomus Prime to keep that controlled. But now it's Bumblebee with his second of the game. It's a 4-0 lead for Wellington. Look at Bumblebee go. This offense is no joke. This team is no joke for Wellington. They're up 4-0 through the first 2 minutes of this match. Another lost face-off there by Delta's World, but it hasn't mattered yet. He's going to let Bumblebee take it through. He's going to let Bumblebee take it through. It's a hat trick for Bumblebee. Oh my goodness. There's a great move right there. Taking it inside on Bottomus Prime. And Penguin Bot did not have the positioning to help there on the defensive side of things. And there goes Delta. Pinching it in the middle. And oh my goodness. Bumblebee scores. Assisted by Delta's World. It's 6-0. Bumblebee was ready for that one. Everyone cleared out of the way. It's a wide open net for Bumble. Just like that, Wellington overpowering Sydney with their offense. And there's Bottomus Prime making a good move there. He's going to let Bumblebee take it because he's been very excellent this game. Oh, and he just misses that pretty much assist from Bottomus Prime. And oh, Penguin Bot with the demo. But Bumblebee cleans it up. It's 7-0. Bumblebee putting on a great performance. It's 7-0 lead for Wellington. Domination over Sydney. This team is all so good. That's going to pinch badly for Wellington, but they're already up 7-0. And that's going to get pinched away. That one's hanging there. And what a shot from Delta's World. It's going to bounce out the back wall. Bumblebee is not there. But Bumblebee is right there. Oh, unlucky. And what a shot from Delta's World. It's in. He's got his hat trick. A hit over Bottomus, sending him into a frenzy of flips. And he just chips it into the net. Penguin Bot couldn't quite save that one. It's 8-0 lead for Wellington. We predicted a lot of offense. There has been from Wellington, but none really from Sydney. They've been overpowered, outmatched. Bottomus Prime just misses it. And then that one goes wide. And now Penguin Bot's going to be forced to hit this one likely. And oh, it's going to be into his own net. What just happened? Bumblebee with his 6th goal of the game. Penguin Bot with an own goal. Delta comes in. He ends up demoing somebody. I don't know. Crazy crap just happened. It's a 9-0 lead for Wellington. In an insane stretch of Rocket League. Their last 2 games are outscoring the opponent by an almighty 22-1. And on the season, it's 26-6, I think. Oh my god. That's a goal for Bottomus Prime. Actually, it's 26-5 on the season. Well, now it's 26-6 on the season. Great one there from Bottomus Prime to get them on the board. And Delta's going to do a delayed kickoff strategy, and it works. First time he's beat Bottomus Prime all day on the faceoff. And oh, Bumblebee scores. It's 10-1. They've eclipsed double digits for the 2nd week. Last week it was 13 goals. This week it's 10 and with still a minute left. This offense is crazy good. Bottomus Prime not moving. He has given up on the game, I think. But now he's sort of back. Doesn't matter. Bumblebee goal. 11-1. Bottomus Prime on the face-off. He's back and alive, it looks like. And here we go. That one's centered for Delta. Oh, it's off target. That one's centered above the net. Waiting for Bumblebee to go in and attack. He does. Waiting for Bottomus Prime to hit it. A lot of hits. And oh, it's going back towards their own net. And it's in for Bumble. Bumble has another goal. It's 12-1. Delta was creeping in thinking he might get the goal, but no, Bumblebee's quicker to the punch. It's 12-1 and Sydney is looking lost. Their offense may be outdated. And there we go, Bottomus Prime making a good play there. That ball's gonna bounce. And Bumble does it again. Unbelievable. 13-1 lead for Wellington. The crowd here absolutely loving every second of this. This is exactly how their last game finished, with a 13-1 score. Could it be back-to-back 13-1 victories for Wellington? Sydney cannot handle this Wellington offense. And it looks like it will be back-to-back 13-1 victories, barring any change. And oh! Almost a goal, but it's going to hit the ground. Wellington takes the victory. 13-1. Bumblebee, 10 goals and a 1400 score. That was great. That was great. I can't believe it. This Wellington team is OP. Back-to-back weeks with a 13-1 victory. Outscoring opponents. Oh my god, that goal differential is crazy. We have 30 goals scored, 4 goals allowed. This team is utterly insane that we built here. Oh boy. Hopefully it doesn't come to a crash in the playoffs. Who's going to beat us? We beat Melbourne. We beat Sydney. Both defending champions. We haven't faced Auckland. We haven't faced Tauranga. I think that those are the two deadliest teams on the schedule for us. Since obviously Element and more to go crazy. Bumblebee is, I think, I think he's established himself as potentially the star for this team next year. I don't know, we're both super good. Obviously, the general manager issues. The general manager doesn't like me, but, you know. Or doesn't necessarily not like me, but the general manager wants more control of his team, whereas I want more control of my team as a player. So, there is that could be the difference maker. Also, Bumblebee is really good, so it makes sense. But regardless, this year is great. We're having a great year this year. And that puts Sydney down to 1-2, by the way. They are going through it. The goals allowed goes up to 23. Goals scored goes up to only 10. And they got a minus 13 goal differential. Sydney, after having a plus 31 goal differential last year, having a terrible season so far. They're 1-2. Tauranga having a near opposite season. Oh, not really. We're the only ones that really have a massive goal differential lead. There is quite a few that have a negative, deep negatives because of us. We have very much so impacted this league, and look at us. 4 goals allowed in third. I mean, this team could be the best of all time. I think it might go down as the best one of all time. This team is insanely good, me and Bumblebee. Oh my god, those stats are going to go crazy. On to the next one. Hamilton at Perth. I'm intrigued by this one. I really am. Like, really, really, really am intrigued by this one. So Hamilton at Perth, and we're going to do the teams now. Aether plus Relief Bot versus Worm. And this is going to be a very even matchup, I think. Well, I thought oh, whatever. I don't know anymore. I really don't know anymore. We'll just see what happens. Welcome into the Utopia Coliseum. It's Hamilton headed into Perth to try and get their second win of the season. Perth is 0-2. They just want to win. And here we go. Early action. Broccoli Bot and Aether battling. And Broccoli Bot sending it through. Relief Bot sends that one high. Goes for it. Misses it. Worm the other way. He's got full water boost. And he's not going to use it. He's going to be patient. And patient he is. Oh, but it pinches with Aether. Aether sending it down. Broccoli Bot cleaning it up, and it's a goal for Broccoli Bot. It's 1-0 Hamilton. And they're going to meet near the middle. Worm messing around. Relief Bot letting that one go through. And oh, it pinches by Broccoli Bot just off. Worm sends it high. Aether gonna control it. No, Broccoli Bot on the ball. And here comes Aether. Gonna try and send it through, but he can't. Relief Bot can't hit that one. Here comes Aether. Relief Bot sending it off the wall. That one pinches badly. Aether. And Worm. It's in. 2-0 lead for Hamilton. As a Worm goes backwards and hits it in. Here comes the pinch in the middle. Relief Bot gonna send that one down. It's a not so good deficit here for this team, but here comes Relief Bot. Oh, and it's saved by Broccoli Bot. An excellent shot, but it was saved. Now they're trying to turn it. Aether going up. And finished by Broccoli Bot. Aether gets the goal. Perth is on the board. It's 2-1. Worm was sitting there and then did not expect his own teammate to come in and just send it through quickly. So Perth has deduced the deficit by 1. That's not a good bounce. That's a terrible bounce. It's sitting there. Broccoli Bot gets his second of the game. It's 3-1 Hamilton. And here we go. Can Perth respond once again? Aether and Broccoli meet in the middle. Relief Bot sending it down. Aether with a tap. Relief Bot gets his boost. And Relief Bot's gonna beat Worm to that one. Aether can't beat Broccoli there. And there goes Relief Bot into the corner. Bouncing off Aether. Hoping he can get some boost. He can't. He's just gotta send it down. He gets bumped. Aether's there with possession. Oh, but Broccoli does enough to keep it away. Worm bumping Aether. And that's a meet in the middle type of deal right there. Aether going for the ball. Hits that one to Relief Bot. Relief Bot on the net. Nope, not on the net. Here comes Aether coming in. Relief Bot. Not on net. They have had their chances, but they haven't capitalized. Haven't executed the goal. Aether has boost. That's dangerous. Here he comes. Over Worm. Still having it. On top of Worm. Aether trying to push it through, but he can't. Well defended. 2 minutes left in this game, and it's a 2-goal deficit for Perth. They need another comeback in them. And here goes Relief Bot! The other way! Goal for Perth! That one slammed back the other way and into their net. It's a 1-goal game. Perth desperately needs a win. At 0-3, playoffs are not looking likely. At 1-2, you have all the chance to make it happen. And here we go, a great save there from Brocklybot. That one's sent into the wall. Relief Bot can't touch it. Going towards the net. Can Aether get it away? No! Worm scores! And they maintain their 2-goal lead. It's 4-2. And here we go. It's a Worm. It's Aether now with the ball. Relief Bot taking him off it. And not doing anything with that. Maybe should have just let Aether play with it. And he's going for demos now, Relief Bot is. He's getting desperate. Aether over Worm. Has possession, and then the Relief Bot sends it away. Relief Bot not having his brightest moments here. But here comes Aether. Trying to get it over Worm, but he can't. It remains a 2-goal lead for Hamilton. Aether's sending that one into the corner. Aether's going to get somewhat possession there. Here we go for Aether. Pushes it through, and it's a goal. Wow. He gets possession and just runs it straight past Worm. And Broccoli must have thought Worm had it, or he was going for boost. Who knows? It's a 1-goal game. It's a chance here for Perth to be clutch again. Aether has been clutch every single week so far this season. Within the final 30 seconds, Aether puts up some magical performances. Trying to get that one over. He's got no boost. He's playing with it. And here we go. Aether's going for it. He's got no other options. Where is Relief Bot? And here we go. Relief Bot. Sending it down. It's over. Spiked down by Worm. And Hamilton will hang on for a victory. They're 2-1 on the season. And Brocklybot, the MVP of the game. And there goes Perth's season for the 2nd straight year. Standings. Hamilton's back. They're 2-1. Goals allowed, 3. Goals scored, 4. Maybe negative goal differential, but hey, Hamilton has... They don't have that positive 22 goal differential like last year. They're the 2nd best goal differential in the league with a 6-5 record. But this year, oh boy, Hamilton, they're 2-1. After a terrible opening game, they're 2-1. And that's all that matters. Perth is 0-3 with a bunch of close losses, but here's the thing. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter, does it? Because they're losing these games. They're constantly playing from behind. They could be 3-0. They could be. But they're not. And it's because they don't have the chemistry. They're not putting up total goal numbers. Alright. Fucking toilet is freaking overfilling. That's normal. Anyways, where are we? Standing schedule. Okay. So now we move on to, we just did, okay, Melbourne at Auckland. I am interested in this one. Melbourne at Auckland. For sure. Melbourne at Auckland. So you're a road team, you get the blue and the red. Auckland is the home team, so they get the silver and the black. Okay. And then we'll do... Honestly, where's Manfield Dusk at? Or Stormy? We need Dusk. St. Peter and Stick against Immortal and Isopod. Yeah, that's correct. Okay. Now we just gotta change our score bug over here. To Melbourne at Auckland. Bang, there we go. And we're ready. Start another match. Welcome to Manfield. It's the reigning champions, the Melbourne Wallabies, and the newcomer Immortal. Defense versus offense. Both teams 1-1. And St. Peter already trying to push some offense for his team. And here we go, Immortal struggling. Stick on the ball. Immortal's going to get that one away. But he doesn't have the boost to do his great moves. It doesn't matter. He gets the best of St. Peter. But Stick hits it and saves it off the crossbar. And here goes Stick. Here goes Immortal. Going to try and do his moves again. Last time Stick got fooled, or St. Peter got fooled, and he will get the best of him. It's a 1-0 lead for Auckland. And there you have it. The 1-0 lead. I'm bouncing towards the net. And it's in. Stick scores. An explosion, and on the face-off, Stick gets the goal to tie it. They gotta make sure that Immortal cannot control the ball, because St. Peter is not reading him well. Oh my god, another face-off one! And that one's bouncing! It's gonna bounce high! No, it isn't! It's gonna fall right in! Back-to-back face-off goals for Stick, and Melbourne has just claimed the lead. And here we go. Isopod against Stick. One's bouncing towards St. Peter. He's going to send that one towards net. A bump. But it's not on net. Immortal flicks that over Stick. And he has possession now. But St. Peter's there to make the play on the ball. Immortal has to go aerial if he wants to score on St. Peter. I don't think he has good enough ground game. And here we go. Isopod trying to make something happen. Immortal seeing his opportunity to go aerial. With no boost, it doesn't matter. Oh, he can't get it. He's going to need boost potentially. Oh, wait, it doesn't matter. It's sitting there. Flicking around. Immortal pushes it in. It's a tie game. 2-2. It's Immortal. Somehow St. Peter with full boost wasn't able to get that ball out of there. Not sure what he was doing there. And now St. Peter winning that face-off. And then win Immortal, but now Immortal's in good position actually. But Isopod's actually going to take the ball, never mind that. And then a good pinch. And Stick has to fight for that one. Make sure Immortal can't get possession. And here we go. St. Peter sending that one back. That's going to be on net. And that's going to be a goal for Stick. What a goal. St. Peter gets the assist. A looping pass, and Stick jumps in the air to get it into the net before Isopod could save it. At the 3-minute mark exactly, Melbourne has taken the lead again. We're looking at a good battle here. As they looks like there's some missed opportunities there to hit the ball. And here we go. St. Peter is going to get there thanks to some help from Stick bullying Immortal. Just keeping Immortal away from the ball is all Stick was doing there. But oh, now Immortal's got boost. Stick has none. Stick's going to retreat. St. Peter going to push Immortal to the side. It doesn't matter. Because he's going to find the angle and score. Oh, what a goal for Immortal. He got pushed a little bit farther than he would like, but it doesn't matter. He still finds that angle there. Pushes it straight into the net. It's a 3-3 tie. And Stick wins that face-off. It's going to allow their team some chance to get boost and potentially get on Immortal here. That's exactly what's going to happen. Wait, but Stick did not get the boost. But he's on Immortal. But it doesn't matter. Immortal's going to get to his spot. He's going to get it over one. Stick's there, though. And Stick has a full bunch of boost here. And he's going to push this one down. Can't get there in time. So Immortal will take that one out. Oh, he's got St. Peter retreating. St. Peter gets bested by Immortal. A crucial mistake there by St. Peter. He was caught outside his zone, retreating back to the net. And Immortal makes a great move to put that one in the net and give Auckland the lead. It's the second time Auckland has had the lead today. And oh, there is a bad face-off for them. That's bouncing towards the net, and Stick has another one. The game is tied once again. Stick gets his 4th goal. Having a great season. He had the incredible postseason last year, and it looks like that's carrying over into the regular season. And he's on pace to put up much better statistics this year. And here we go. St. Peter sending that one down. Immortal with a good tap on the ball. A nice redirect. And he's right on top of Immortal. Stick not letting Immortal get anything done there. Wow, look at them just flying onto Immortal. And now a hit from St. Peter towards the net. Stick trying to get there. Oh, he can't get there in time. But he gets a good hit on the ball. Oh, but Immortal's able to recover from that one. And here we go. Immortal has it. And he gets bumped by St. Peter. Oh, they're in a Rule 1, but they back out of it. They back out of the Rule 1. And that one's sent towards the net. St. Peter with a great tap on the ball. 1 minute left in the game. It's a tie game. It can go any way, any direction. These are the types of games you need to win to make the playoffs. These close battles. Most of the playoff teams are able to win these close battles. This one's bouncing towards the net. Saved for now. And oh, what a play by Immortal to get it away from Stick. Sending it down towards the net. St. Peter sends it back. Stick on the chase. Just 30 seconds left. Oh, it's an own goal. And St. Peter gets credited with the goal. And the lead is back to Melbourne. A rare Immortal mistake as he own goals it. And Melbourne will take the lead over Auckland. And here we go. Do they have a clutch moment in them? St. Peter's caught outside of the net. This is their chance. But he's going to tap it away. 20 seconds left. Immortal needs that moment in front of his home fans. Can Immortal make it happen? He just needs one chance here with the ball. Here we go. Immortal. 10 seconds left. That's his chance. Gets it over. St. Peter. And into the net. And he ties it with 6 seconds left. And the crowd is going crazy here at Auckland. Oh my goodness. It was just a one-on-one there. Who could get to the ball first? And Immortal Gets it clean without a tap. Sending it straight into the net. 6 seconds left. And we might have overtime. Here we go, and it's overtime. It's anyone's game. Next goal wins. Immortal's already had a clutch moment in him. But here we go, a demo on stick. Gives them a chance to get the ball and make something happen. Here comes Immortal. Gotta get it past stick, though. Up into the air. Gets it past stick. Here's St. Peter. Here's Immortal. Gonna try and do it again. Get that boost. Can he make it happen? Going towards the net. St. Peter. Can't get it. Immortal wins it. Incredible. Immortal gets both clutch goals to win the game. And they're gonna be 2-1 on the season. Demoing St. Peter as he sends it over him. Those are the moments you need to make the playoffs. And that could be a big reason why Auckland does make the playoffs this season. They're 2-1 on the season. Immortal flying them into victory. Holy hell. There's no way Immortal just did that. That's like what Aether needed to do, but couldn't. There is a reason he was the highest touted prospect. I mean, that is crazy. Crazy. Thought Melbourne had that one. Especially when I saw that, you know, we had however many seconds left, and Immortal was probably not going to be able to get the ball into the air. I was like, that's going to be tough, but he got one that bounced, and he just beat St. Peter to it. Incredible. And that's tough to do. St. Peter he's pretty good. The fact, I mean, it's more not impressive necessarily that he beat him to the ball, but the fact that he beat him to the ball so good that he wasn't able to touch it. Because usually St. Peter will at least get a little bit of a deflection on it, but man, he got to that thing before he was able to. Impressive. And that was a 6-5 victory. Wow. Who did they beat? They beat Melbourne 1-2. They scored 5. They allowed 6. Negative 2 goal differential for Melbourne. That's big. That's big. Melbourne. That's gotta hurt Melbourne right there. That's a great game though. That's a great game. Competition is fierce this year. And we got, what, 3 more games? No, only 2 more, right? No, because Brisbane hasn't played Gold Coast. Hobart hasn't played Christchurch. Yeah, just 2 more games left. Just 2 more games left, and one of those is the game of the week, which I'm so excited for that one, because I think Gold Coast could get their first of the season. I mean, Adelaide got their first of the season. It's just Perth and Gold Coast. Something's got to give. And Brisbane, only undefeated, or one of the only undefeated teams left. I don't think they'll remain. This one's just for Hobart against Christchurch. This is gonna be a great one. This is gonna be a great one. Let's get into this one. I forgot who's home and away. Christchurch at Hobart. Okay. Christchurch at Hobart. Hobart. Their home is red, no? Is their home not red? I don't remember. That's their colors, though. Christchurch. Their away is blue, no? It's like that. I think. It might be green. Might be like that. Or I might have had it, I don't know. Hobart. Yep, home green, away red. Okay, so that's good. And then Christchurch. Is there home blue? Oh, Christchurch away is green, so... But it is what it is. They're going to have to wear their blue because theirs is green. Unless one of them wants to wear their white alternates, but I don't know. Oh, why not? White and blue. Christchurch will wear their alternates for this game. Because why not? Why not? The final game on the Aunz network. Seems that's good. That's good. All right. Hobart, you got Bribblebot and Rafa. Brib against the Beast. And Beast and Atlas. All right. All this will be held at a Stormy Beckwith Park? Nah. Actually, yeah, Stormy Beckwith. Oops, I started it. Start recording. Welcome into a Stormy Beckwith Park. We have the Hobart Devils and the Christchurch Whales, both 1-1 teams. And that one's in on net, and Beast from the East is going to save that. Christchurch is wearing their white alternates because their ways are green, and that would clash with the Hobart Devils. And here we go, Atlas with possession. He's getting bumped. Going towards the net. Oh, here we go, Atlas on a breakaway now. He has no boost, though. Still no boost as Rafa beats him to that one. Oh no, he's pushing it through. It's going towards the net. Bumping. And Beast from the East shot goes wide. It gets deflected. And now it's Bribblebot on a breakaway. And it's into the net. 1-0 lead for Hobart. And this is Hobart's home debut. It's their first game at Beckwith in the season, and it's storming here. Here comes Bribblebot on the chase. Bumped off from Atlas. Another bump, and oh my god, Atlas trying to send it over. But Bribble is there. Bumping from Atlas. Atlas trying to take control. He can't. Bribblebot making moves. And well defended by Beast from the East, who's now going to try and go on some offense. And a demo by Bribble on Beast from the East. And Atlas fighting Bribblebot. And oh, he gets taken out by Beast from the East. So here we go. Beast from the East in the net. Oh, but Atlas centers it for them, but he puts it right through. No problem. And there we go. It's Atlas now on offense. Can't get the pinch that they need. It will remain a 1-0 game, as we're just about 2 minutes into this game. That one's centered! Rafa! Off the post! Bribble gets bumped by Atlas, and here goes Beast from the East! Trying to send it in on net, but Bribble is there defensively. But that's kind of centered. Oh, they're going to let Bribble possess that one. Now Rafa, a demo from Bribble. It goes over! And Rafa off the crossbar and pitched away! He pitches it off the crossbar and away from the net. But oh, Bribblebot pushing it through for a goal. And there is that 2-0 lead for Hobart. As Bribblebot pushes straight through Beast from the East. Atlas getting boxed out. And it goes straight into the net. It will collide in the middle. Hobart had a 3-0 lead last game, and they managed to blow that away as Worms scored 4 unanswered. And that one's going towards the net. It's an own goal. Atlas will get credited. And Christchurch is on the board. A demo that pushed the ball straight towards the net. Bounces just off that connection between the crossbar and the right post. A weird series of events there. Gets Christchurch on the board. Now that one's going to bounce towards their net. Beast from the East should be there. He is. And then Atlas is going to clean that up. And oh, somehow it's Rafa. Going backwards. Beast from the East is going to have none of that. And here we go. That one's on the ground. Beast from the East. Can't get there as Rafa's there. And oh my god. Atlas boxed out again. And Rafa pushes it forward. Hobart extends their lead 3-1. Here we are on the face-off. And Atlas is going to win that one, but there's Rafa to hit it. Down, and now here comes Beast from the East. Right to Rafa. Can Rafa put it on net? Slowly but surely, no. Here comes Beast from the East. Making a move. Saved by Rafa. And then Bribblebot with the demo. Now the camera is a bit broken. Another demo. Atlas the other way. Another demo from Bribble, this time on Atlas. Ball sitting there. But Atlas sends it down. We have about a minute left in this game. Not much time for Christchurch to make something happen. A bump. Oh, it's sitting there. Bribble gets the hat trick. And that might just put this game out of reach. It's a 4-1 lead for Hobart. And they might be on their way to a 2-1 start. Christchurch won their first game of the season. It might be downhill from there. That one's going to pinch, and that one's going to be Atlas, potentially. No. Now it is. That's Beast from the East. No. Centered. Rafa waiting to make his move. He won't be able to, as Beast from the East pushes it through now. Rafa trying to control it. Just wasting time, it looks like. That one's pinched towards the middle. Beast from the East trying to send it in on net. Well defended. Beast from the East pushing it. And in! He scores his first of the game. Cutting the deficit down to 2. It's been a very physical match, but when it's a physical match, Hobart loves to be physical. And they're likely going to come through with a victory in a physical match like that. That one's up in the air. Where's Atlas when you need him? There he is. Going to be bumping Bribble towards the net. Saved by Beast from the East. 11 seconds left. Time running out. A bunch of bumping going on. Time running out. There's not going to be any chance for a response. A bump. A hit into the air. It's only a matter of time before this one's over. Ribblebot was the player of the game. He got a hat trick and led Hobart to a 2-1 start on the season. A 4-2 victory over Christchurch. And there we go. We're done with the AUNZ coverage. Now it gets real exciting. Now it gets real exciting. Now it gets real exciting. Because Brisbane will face off against Gold Coast. This should be interesting. And by the way, we will now be totally abandoning that and going to the Psionics Network scoreboard. There we go. And now we need to update that last one for the 4-2 victory. Hobart's 2-1. They score 4. Allow 2. They got +6 goal differential. And then Christchurch is now 1-2. They score 2. Allow 4. Now it comes down to this. Will Brisbane be 3-0? Will Gold Coast be 0-3? Will Gold Coast win a game, be 1-2? In my eyes, this is Gold Coast season right here on the line. And for Brisbane, this is the difference between being a first round bye and a whatever. It could be first round bye and a wild card team. All right. Let's get the teams. Skybot and Molten need this game badly. Filament Bot and a Wildfire. It's a freaking rivalry right here. Freaking rivalry. Here we go. Nothing more to do. Welcome to Salty Shores for the rivalry between Gold Coast and Brisbane. Gold Coast wearing their black alternates, Brisbane wearing their purple. And here we go. For Gold Coast, this means a lot. Not only because of the rivalry, but because they're 0-2. And a loss here may end their season. Maybe too much to come back from. And Brisbane trying to remain undefeated. Here we go. Molten sending that one in. Bouncing off that wall there. Skybot waiting for it. Wildfire sending in towards net. There's Molten. And here we go. Molten sending that one away. That one's going to bounce. Up in the air. Bouncing still. Trying to get that one over Filament. He can't. Molten will get save. And he hits it over. Here comes Molten. Getting the boost. Sending it down. Stopped by Wildfire. And that one's going to be a credited save for Wildfire there. Gets it over, but now Moulton's there. Moulton can't make a play on it. Going towards the net. And it's an own goal from Moulton. Oh my goodness, what is he doing? Brisbane takes the early lead, although not too early because it's been a while. Gone over a minute without a goal, and now that own goal from Moulton puts Brisbane ahead. Just seems like there's no chemistry this year from the same team that had so much chemistry last year. And that one gonna hit off the post. Moulton gonna try and send it down. That one gets sent right back by Wildfire and into the net. 2-0 lead for Brisbane. And Gold Coast, their season might be fading away. Skybot just not putting up the same type of numbers as he was last season. Here we go, Moulton! It gets them on the board! It's a goal for Gold Coast! And that's the life they needed! As Filmenbot and Wildfire got caught up as Moulton gives himself the self-pass off the wall and slams it in. Here we go. Filament sending that one up the wall. And there's Moulton. Moulton has been the star for them this year. Ironically, right after he gets removed from star role, replaced by Skybot. And there we go. Good job there defensively. There's Moulton to send it down. Skybot gets the boost, but not the ball. This one coming towards the net. Moulton hits that one away. Filament keeping it down. Keeping it down. Moulton gonna make a play on the ball. Pushing it through. Bumped by Skybot, but not on net. And here we go. And a great tap there by Moulton. That one was going towards the net if he didn't get a piece of that. Wildfire with the hit. Moulton, can he get there? Yes, they're going to let him get possession. But oh no, Wildfire sends it through. They're all caught up, but he misses the ball. Filament can't put it in. Filament's great defensively, but he can't seem to do that much on offense. As Skybot sends that one through. Off the wall. And then slammed by Wildfire. Now it's going towards the net. Skybot has to hit it. He gets possession. Sends it away. Now gets over Wildfire. Skybot up in the air. Moulton coming in. But Wildfire gets it cleared. It's been 2-1 for a while. Will Brisbane extend their lead, or will Moulton and Gold Coast tie it? That one's sent in. Skybot with a bad play on it. Tapping it down. Gonna hit it off the wall likely. It's his own teammate. It's in. Filmenbot cleans it up and extends their lead. Skybot, what is he doing? He's bumping into Moulton there. Moulton has all the boost in the world. As I've said, it's been a bad year for Skybot. I think he is the main reason why this team hasn't worked out so much this year. There we go, slammed by Filmenbot. He hits it up. Can Gold Coast make something of this? No, a bunch of bumping. Skybot with a tap, sending it towards net. But no, Filament's there. And there we go, Moulton with a hit. That one's hit by Wildfire. He's wasting time. You only got 40 seconds left if you're Gold Coast. Wildfire gets the hit on the ball before Moulton. Skybot into the corner. Wildfire misses it off net, but oh, it's hit by Filmenbot and in. A little 1-2 off the wall. And just like that, this game is over. Brisbane goes up 4-1. They're going to advance to 3-0 on the season. There will be no response from Gold Coast. It was 2-1 for a while, but now 2-1 answered. And unfortunately for Gold Coast fans, this season might be a wash. Here comes Skybot sending it in, but there's going to be Wildfire to hit it away. As there's only 10 seconds left in this match. The countdown has started. There will be 2 undefeated teams in Week 4. One of them will be Brisbane as they hold on for a 4-1 victory under the lights at Salty Shore. Let's be honest, it needs to be studied. How did Skybot fall off so hard within the last year? Skybot has been the detrimental part of this team. Molten's been solid, just as good as he has been before. Skybot's been terrible. Skybot has been terrible. 3-0 though for Brisbane. They score 4, they allow 1. After 5 goal differential, they're 3-0. They do have like one of the least amount of goals in the league, but also 3-0. Because they've only allowed 3 goals. Who else is on here? Gold Coast, you're down to 0-3. Hey, you scored 1 goal. And you allowed 4 more. They had a negative 20 goal differential. And just like that, Perth will go down. Adelaide isn't as bad as Sydney. Who would have guessed Sydney would be in the bottom 3 at some point in a season? They only lost 1 game all last season. They've lost 2 already in the first 3. That ain't good for them. What other 1 and 2 teams do we have? I guess Melbourne's the next one. In fact, Melbourne and Christchurch are going to be the next 2. And then it'll be Adelaide. And then it'll be 2 and 1 teams, the worst of those being Hamilton and goal differential. And then it'll be Auckland, then Tauranga, then Hobart, then Brisbane, and the top and bottom are the only ones that stay the same here. Actually, Auckland stays the same. But other than that, a lot of movement. And these are your new standings. There you go. There you go. Adelaide 1 and 2 with a 0 goal differential. That's interesting. Obviously, Wellington putting up absolute crazy numbers. Absolute crazy numbers. We already have a 26 goal differential, which would rank second most last year. Obviously, that can go down with a bunch of losses, but likely won't. We're likely going to break the goal differential record. Goals scored record is 65 by Sydney last year. And we already have 30. We've already scored more goals this season than two teams last season. We've already passed 2 teams last season in goals scored for a season. That's crazy. The individual statistics are going to go crazy. We might have the best offense ever. And we've only allowed 4 goals while having all that. But that's because we have such good offense. We're constantly on the ball. There's not much chances for our teams to get shots. So that's crazy. Teranga lost, though, to Adelaide out of all teams. That's crazy. I would have thought they would have won that one, but man, Borg came out of nowhere. So that's good. I think we can eliminate Perth and Gold Coast, right? Because Perth has been in all these games, but to be a playoff team, you need to win those close games. They haven't. Gold Coast are 0-3, and Skybot just looks terrible. So I think they're not going to do much. So that's that. There you go. We're done with week 3.